Hey, what's up, YouTube? Kevin Anthony here. Today we are going to be talking about 3 qualities of a great lover. But before we do that, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Doing so greatly helps the channel and helps us continue sharing the great content that we share because we really want to help you. Also, if you like the types of advice that I share here on this channel and in the podcast, then check the description below for a link to my coaching program. If you need help with your sex life, your relationship, anything related to those, then make sure that you sign up for a strategy call with me so we can figure out how to help you. All right. 3 qualities of a great lover. Number one is what we call presence, being really truly present when you are making love. What does that mean? It means you're not distracted. You're not thinking about work. You're not thinking about the kids. You're not thinking about anything else. You're not even completely focused on only yourself, which is a big mistake that men make. They get totally focused on their own sensations and their own pleasure in the sexual act. And then they kind of forget about there's another person here. You're actually doing this with somebody else. So presence means being really, really fully with that person and aware of everything that's happening. And part of that skill is paying attention to how your partner is liking or not liking what's going on. Are they uncomfortable in the position they're in? Is the angle of penetration good or not good? Is the speed good? Is the intensity good? All these different things. You should always be paying attention to your partner and seeing how they react. And that is part of presence. But it's not the only part. Are you really focusing on the fact that you are here connecting with another human being and being truly present in that moment, thinking only about what's happening in that moment? That is what we call presence. And it is what every woman craves, absolutely craves in a sexual encounter with another man. And when it's not there, they feel it. And when it is there, they think this is the greatest lover they have ever had. And it's not that difficult to do. You just have to be aware of it and you have to practice it. Okay, trait number 2, you need to learn to separate your orgasm from your ejaculation so that you can control your ejaculation. We've talked about this in previous videos as well. The ability to control your ejaculation instantly makes you a better lover. You're no longer hanging on for dear life. You're no longer finishing before she does, leaving her disappointed. You get to control when and if you actually ejaculate. This is a critical skill if you really, really want to be a good lover. It doesn't mean that you can't ejaculate, because some men will say, well, but I want to ejaculate every time. That's fine. You can do that. Just do it when you want to, not because you have to and you can no longer hold it. Remember, we have said this so many times on this channel. The average man lasts 3 to 7 minutes. One study said 3 to 5, another 5 to 7, maybe 10 minutes. The average woman takes 20 to 30 minutes to orgasm. And in many situations, it can be as much as 40 minutes before she actually has an orgasm. So, obviously, if you cannot last at least that 40 minutes, you're probably not going to fall into the great lover category because you're going to finish before she does, and therefore she will no longer be satisfied by that encounter. So that is skill number 2. You have to learn how to control your ejaculation. All right. And lastly, skill number 3. You need to give her the sex that she wants. What do I mean by that? Okay. So often when we're talking with clients and the client, and I'm speaking with a male client, the client's telling me, well, she's not really that into sex and she never really initiates, and she'll get into it after a while, every once in a while if she agrees to it. Usually what I say is, okay, if she's not really that into sex, it's because she's not getting the type of sex that she wants. Now, a lot of times guys will say, but she didn't say that and she says she likes it. Okay, look, if a woman is really into it and really likes the kind of sex that she's getting, she will want more of it. She will absolutely want more of it. Maybe not as much as you, potentially, if you have a very high sex drive, but she's going to want it and she's going to initiate it at least from time to time. So if she's not, you're probably not giving her the type of sex that she wants. Even if you are having sex regularly, and she's maybe not orgasming with any sort of regularity, maybe the sex is kind of short, right? And we just talked about how, it probably takes a woman 30 to maybe 40 minutes before she has an orgasm, but she's like kind of done after 15 or 20. You're not really sure if she's had an orgasm. Those are all signs that she's not getting the type of sex that she wants, so therefore she just wants it to be over. So if you really want to be a great lover, you've got to give her the type of sex that she craves. And that could be different for every woman. What worked for your previous partner might not work with this partner. So you need to figure out, what is it that she really loves? What is it that she really craves? And that might mean you have to ask her and have these types of conversations before you get into the bedroom. All right, so there you go. If you can really master being present, if you can really master control over your ejaculation, and if you can learn to give her the type of sex that she really wants and craves, you will absolutely be considered her best lover ever. And if you need help learning how to do any of those things, again, link in the description below to my coaching program. Please do yourself a favor and sign up and learn how to be the best version of yourself that you can be, so that you can show up for her in the bedroom and you can both have the sex life that you have always wanted.